Welcome in, welcome in. Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, July 8th. I hope all is well with yourself. Welcome on in. Okay. I'm feeling good today. How you guys feeling? How are you feeling? If this is your first time in, welcome on in. I'm happy that you chose to be here as you kick it with me and you find that the messages resonate and or you want to support the growth of the community. Make sure you hit the like button and consider joining and subscribing above. I appreciate you. To all the OGs, welcome back. Okay, I madly appreciate your continued love and support. It does not go unnoticed, okay? You know we locked in. This reading will be about what conversations are you unknowingly a part of. So people talk, as we know, and oftentimes your name is in circulations and conversations that you have no knowing of. The conversations could be positive. The conversation could be negative. The conversation could be indifferent. The conversation could come from people that you know. The conversation can come from social media. The conversation can come from people who I'm hearing writing in some form. People, if you know or you have suspicions or you're just curious about what conversations your name is unknowingly brought up in, this is your reading. I know it's something interesting, something different. I thought about it and I was like, let's give it a go. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let's get into the collective message of what conversations are you unknowingly a part of, okay? If you guys are liking these readings, be sure to let me know in the comments. I love engaging with you, or shoot me a like, okay? And that supports, okay, the algorithm, and it lets me know as well that the readings are resonating. So what conversations are my all signs unknowingly a part of? What kind of conversations are you unknowingly, welcome in Gavin, what kind of conversations are you unknowingly a part of? You don't know that people are saying or discussing these things about you. Welcome in. All signs, we're just getting started. What conversations are you unknowingly a part of? People like to talk, okay? Whoa, people like to talk. Okay, people like to talk. So let's see what people are talking about that you don't know about. Okay, I'm hearing also somebody's girlfriend could be talking about you. Heavy on a couple could be talking about you. Welcome in. There's a couple that's talking about you. All signs, what conversations are you unknowingly a part of? What conversations are you unknowingly a part of? Okay. Whew. People feel like you're fake. I'm not gonna lie. Welcome in. People feel like you are fake. People feel like you wear a mask. So people could be talking about either your face, literally, like what your face looks like. People could be talking about the fact that some of you guys, people talk about your makeup and the way that you wear your makeup. Having on people talk about your face, your presentation, okay? All signs, the conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is people discuss your face. People also say that you are hard to read as well. I'm hearing people think that you're fake. I don't know why I'm getting that. All signs, I'm going to tell you what I get, but all signs, people feel like you're fake. The conversations, people, and also all signs, people feel as though you share too much. So introduce a little, not a lie, but introduce a little fib in your stories every now and then to keep people on their toes and to keep them distracted, okay? And if you're doing that already, good job for you. People feel like sometimes you fake it a little bit. People could be talking about your presentation. All signs, what conversations are you unknowingly a part of? What kinds of conversations are you a part of that you know nothing of? Okay, what kinds of conversations are you a part of, all signs, that you know nothing of? If you also just recently went through a separation, okay, and you stopped taking care of yourself, okay, I feel like people are talking about that. Okay, people could be talking about your skincare, how you take care of yourself. Some people could talk about the fact that you let a friendship group influence you to do things that's not you. Heavy on being fake. People talk about if you do something that's outside the norm of what you normally do, people say that you do that thing because you don't want to be lonely and you want to fit in. People feel like you are easily influenced. Well, people feel like you are easily influenced. I feel like people talk about you, all signs. I gotta give it to you. It feels like people say that you're fake, and people talk about when you're down and out. Look, people, the conversations that you're unknowingly a part of, if you're going through a separation, if you recently just lost something, okay, people are talking about your business. I would say, like I said to you earlier, all signs, throw in a little fib in your story every now and then, okay? And then you'll hear, it'll circle back to you through your peers or through a third party connection. You'll hear who's running their mouth and who's saying things about you, okay? I don't know what this hazy illusion is here, but people, all is not what it seems. People are calling you fake, but really you have somebody fake around you. I don't know, all signs. Wow, this is heavy on a love situation. So people talk about your love life. Heavy on be aware of what you are telling people. If you recently just became single, okay, I would say I would even purchase like a therapist or even get like a tarot, or oracle, a divination reading regarding your romantic situation instead of going to a friend or somebody that's closest to you at this time. If you recently all signs just told a friend, a conversation that you're unknowingly a part of is you're telling a friend how much you have chemistry with somebody, but the truth is, all signs, that they know truths about you that this person is not telling you directly. So be aware. There's somebody, all signs, of conversation that you don't know is people are giving you false images, or you have somebody fake around you. They're feeding you something false. This is the second time it came up here. Look at that. Cloudy judgment, harsh illusion. I don't know, all signs. All signs recently too, if you've been over pursuing people talk about the fact that you have a tendency to over pursue. Let things come to you. People may say that maybe you have a hard time with like separation, all signs. Look, people say that you're too eager. Sometimes you're too eager for things, all signs. I don't know, especially as it relates to your romantic situations. If there's not clarity in a romantic situation, all signs, sometimes you like to jump the gun. People say that you like to jump the gun. And instead of waiting for things to work out, you chase instead. I gotta give it to you. So if you're chasing somebody right now, all signs, especially if you are chasing somebody, all signs, especially if you feel like it's a twin flame dynamic, or if you feel like this person has intense chemistry, but you also feel like it's a little bit of toxic, like push and pull with this situation, okay? Don't chase this person. This is your intuitive advice. If you've been wondering if you should chase somebody, all signs, don't chase them. Things are not as they seem right now. Things are not as they seem right now. It says clearing the fog, and then again with clouds. When it's cloudy, there's usually, what do they call it? What? Condensation in the air, or water, moisture stuck in the air. So there's things in the air, all signs, that you don't really know about yet. People talk about the fact that you're oblivious to a situation. Some of you guys, all signs, I would hate to know, let me know in the comments. Maybe you're being cheated on. Maybe a friend is seeing your partner, all signs. Keep your eyes open, all signs. If you have been feeling conversations you're unknowingly a part of is you're allowing situations to pull you away, break you apart, and instead of allowing things to die, all signs, you give it more intensity and you chase it more. Let things chase you, don't chase things. People talk about how you over pursue. People talk about how you over pursue. Do not over pursue. Let's get into the conversations you are unknowingly a part of? Thank you. What are the conversations, all signs that you are unknowingly a part of? Welcome in, everybody. If you find that the messages in the reading are resonating for you, be sure to hit the like button. Thank you for your support. If you would like to see more readings, you like the vibe here, you want to support the growth of the community, hit the join and subscribe button above. You will not be disappointed. Welcome to the community. All signs, what conversations are you unknowingly a part of? What conversations are you unknowingly a part of? What are people saying that you have no idea of? I'm telling you, didn't I say in the beginning of the reading something about being fake? Somebody feels like you're being fake, or you have fake energy around you. There's somebody who is fake around you. I watch your best friend or your spouse around your man. This is only applicable if you've been feeling like you've been having an inkling about something's off between your spouse and your best friend. Keep them away from one another, or just watch their interactions, okay? Before you give it a diagnosis, because you might not be wrong, okay? People may have hidden agendas. Stay alert to uncover their true intentions, okay? So people around you could feel like you are fake, or people around you feel like you're very malleable, okay? People feel like you are very malleable. I don't know, all signs. It says hidden mistrust. I told you. All signs, the conversations that you're unknowingly a part of. If you've been feeling like your spouse is cheating, or if you've been feeling like your spouse is sleeping around, or they're doing something related to infidelity, you are not wrong. If you feel like there's a specific person, okay, that they are talking to, you're right. So the conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is somebody knows that they're doing something wrong. Somebody knows that they're doing something behind your back, and it literally could be a friendship. Look, see? If you've been worried about a friendship, all signs, there's a friend doing something behind your back, all signs. Mistrust can be hidden in friendships. Uncover it to build stronger bonds. So somebody could be, you could lose your man or your woman, all signs, to your bestie. You could lose your man or your woman, all signs, to your bestie. If you've been having uneasy feelings, if you've been feeling like things have not been straight between you and your partner, okay? If you've been feeling like, dang, lately I can't trust my partner. Lately I feel like my partner has not been telling me the truth. Lately I've been feeling like there's an interference, okay? And this thing has been driving you mad. It's been driving you crazy because you're like, I really love my partner. I'm really feeling my partner, but my partner is not pursuing me in the ways that he used to. And in fact, that I think that my partner, okay, is now starting to intimately bond with the person that I call my twin flame, which is my best friend, okay? Some of you guys, watch the friendships that you keep and the people that you invite in your home, because I fear that you invited somebody in your home. All signs of conversation about you is somebody knows that they are not doing right by you. They know that they have ulterior motives, and they know that they pursued you as a friend, okay? But they didn't really want to be your friend. They wanted just to be close to you. Secret manipulation. I can't make this up. The conversation, someone is fake around you. The conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is someone is fake around you. They feel like they can manipulate you. They feel like they can take your man. There's somebody in pursuit of taking your man or taking your bitch, okay? Silent wounds. So I told you, and this thing has been eating you up. It has been eating you up because you've been intuitively picking up on this. You've been intuitively picking up on it, but you are finally at your breaking point where you now have to say something about it, all signs. Look, and this card is just hiding on the side. I didn't even see obscurity. So this shit is going on behind your back. Yep, there's infidelity going on behind your back. There's infidelity, the conversations that are happening behind your back. And on 4th of July, too, if your person went MIA on 4th of July and you couldn't contact them, okay, or you saw pictures on 4th of July, or you saw something during 4th of July weekend, during the holiday weekend, okay, listen to your intuition. You are not wrong. If you cut somebody off during the 4th of July weekend, okay, if you just said, yo, I'm not pursuing this person anymore, I'm not giving my energy into this person anymore, you start, look, mirror is coming up twice. Maybe you reflected, this person feels that, wow, they could play you. You're being played, all signs. The conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is you're being played. Mirroring and then mirroring. So who's going to break the glass? Who's going to break the glass? When is it going to be the final straw? I think that came up here. Who's going to break the glass, all signs? Who's going to shatter? Who's going to clean the fog, okay, off the mirror? You're about to be revealed some information, and I hope that you can stand it. The conversations that you're unknowingly a part of, okay? Clarify before we move into the tarot. What's this hazy illusion? What's the conversations my all signs are unknowingly a part of? What's this hazy illusion? Silent confessions. I told you, people are doing shit behind your back, all signs. People, and if you've been feeling like people trying to confuse you, they're doing that shit intentionally. People are manipulating you on purpose. Look, the card is here. If somebody's been icing you out recently, they're doing that on purpose. The conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is people feel like they could get a one-up on you. Confessions can be silent but powerful. Listen to the unspoken admissions around you. I told you, listen to your intuition, and you had that intuition card come up here, especially as it relates to your romantic situations. If you've been feeling uneasy about a romantic situation, if you've been feeling uneasy about a friend with a spouse, okay? If you've been feeling uneasy about a spouse and a coworker, okay? Whatever that uneasy feeling as it relates to a relationship, okay? There is secret strings being pulled that you know nothing about, okay? You have secret strings being pulled in your romantic arena, okay? Somebody could have told you also that they are just friends with somebody. No, this person and them had history. Don't believe the stories that you hear. Somebody's being fake. I told you that the moment this reading started. The conversations that you are unknowingly a part of is about people being fake, people being shady towards you. Secret manipulation and silent wounds. People are intending to hurt you. Wounds can be silent but deep. Offer support to those in pain. This could be a person too that tried to help you get through the stormy times, especially if you were going through a breakup and you were single from your person, okay? This person could be the same person, the conversations that you're unknowingly a part of. Some of you guys, if you did wreck a home, people do talk about that. I don't know who that applies to, maybe a small portion. If you did wreck a home, or if you were that friend that came in to help somebody out during a tough time and you end up fucking their partner, okay? And you end up fucking their partner, okay? And you end up consoling their partner emotionally, yeah. People talk about that still. People not over that, okay? If you broke somebody's trust recently too, people talk about that, okay? Yeah, this obscurity. I don't know why it's being hidden. We can ask in the tarot. I feel like everything is like a mess. There's a lots of conversations being had that you are not a part of, all signs, especially as they relate to your romantic relationships. Yep. I also want to let me organize this because I want to get the reading, okay, where it's pulling how it's supposed to pull, okay? What else was that? This was off to the side. That's crazy, all signs. Beware. Don't say I didn't tell you. Beware. Okay. Let's get into the tarot. If you find that the messages thus far are resonating for you, be sure to hit the like button. I appreciate the continued love and support that you guys have been showing the community. Okay, let's get into it. What conversations are you unknowingly a part of? What conversations are my all signs unknowingly a part of? Some of you guys, if you changed up what you ate, or something about if you work in the office setting recently, you got close to people, or you gave a panel or where people could be close to you, people were talking about your oral hygiene or your hygiene in general. So make sure if you're trying out a new product, okay, maybe try it over the weekend, okay, and don't try it during the workday when you have to be around people. I'm gonna just give it to you how I'm channeling it, okay? That came up. All signs, what conversations are you unknowingly a part of? Welcome in, everybody. What conversations are you I've told you, if you recently broke up with somebody, or you separated, okay, or you're in a waiting stage, or things are just not together in your relationship and your intimate situation, okay? Heavy on if you just recently became single. People are talking about that. That's been the topic of conversation. But let's get into your reading. What conversations are you see? You had to face the fact of something. If you moved recently to start over, people talk about you moving to start over. People also talk about the conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is that people said that you could have left something because you were scared, or you didn't want to put the effort into something and that's why you left to start anew. So people could be talking about, you keep people on their toes. People don't quite know the full story on something about your new chapter. You did something that's very polarizing, something that people couldn't really predict. And for you, you had no choice but to do it. But people feel like as though you took the easy way out. If something required work and it was long term and you decided nope, you just Houdini and left, okay, people feel as though you didn't want to put in the work, that you took a cop out. That's the conversation. What else? What's this thing that my all signs people are saying that you copped out on? Yes, heavy on people said that you copped a plea. If this was a relationship and you told them that this relationship was beating you down, tearing you apart, okay? And you may have given this relationship 8 years, 5 to 8 years, 5 to 8 months, okay? 5 to 8 weeks, something like that. Maybe they were born on in May, okay? And you were born in August, okay? Because we did have the Leo card come out here. Whatever that is, this person feels like you copped the plea and you just left easy. This person feels like you left them trapped. This person feels like they bear all the emotional burden. That's the conversations that you're unknowingly a part of. Some people feel like you just dumped shit on them and then you pieced out. Is that true, all signs? What else? What conversations are you unknowingly a part of? People could feel like you leave when the going gets good, okay? When the going gets tough, people feel like you leave. People feel like the moment when you're supposed to invest a little bit more, okay, especially when it comes to emotional wise. So if somebody cheats on you, if somebody puts you in a third party situation, okay, if somebody leaves you questioning or something is ambiguous, okay, and you decide to peace out and not work on that situation, not foster it, not give energy towards it, and you just decide like, well, maybe that's not for me, I'm gonna go on a different journey, okay, people hate that. People don't like that. There's something that's about to be exposed to you. I told you that conversation. What's this conversation that's about to be exposed to my all sign? Okay? Somebody, a divorce settlement or something about a divorce or somebody taking you back. You could be already divorced from somebody and now they're trying to take you back to court again. Also, you could find out conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is maybe a boss or a person who does like maybe you're in the finance department, okay? And maybe you found a new technique to something. I feel like somebody's hating on you and so therefore they blocked your blessings to a promotion. If you were supposed to get a promotion recently at work, okay? Somebody blocked that on purpose. They're a hater. Also, if you were supposed to get a promotion recently, people could have said that you weren't a good fit for the job because you have a family to take care of and you would prioritize your family over the business and that would thus hurt the business. Okay, so people could be talking about that as well. If you recently just lost a pet, people talk about that as well. People in your community, people in your neighborhood. Like if you live in like a HOA community or like a subdivided community, people miss seeing you outside with your dog. If you stopped walking with your dog, welcome in. If you stopped walking or stopped doing something activity because you recently lost a pet or lost a member to the family, people are talking about that, okay? Remember this, all sign. I've been saying this all day. One monkey don't stop no show. So if you've taken a setback, okay, people are talking about this setback, okay? Or some of you had a public fall from grace, okay? Some of you had a fall from grace. Some of you had to eat something. You had to eat something, okay? Some of you was in a bind. Some of you had to maybe declare bankruptcy. Okay, shit got too much for you. Okay, and people are talking about that, but you feel free and happy now. Don't let these situations, all signs, because I feel like people are talking heavy about your past. You haven't cleared something up yet, all signs. The conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is you left things confusing. You left things ambiguous. People knew that you were hurt. People knew that maybe you were a victim in a situation, but you never fully told the story. Instead, you just moved on. Some of you guys, you may have lost a house behind this, lost the business behind this. People talk about this. Whatever loss, okay, maybe you were also gaining momentum in the industry. If you recently just got X'd out from an industry, okay, people talk about that. If you recently, if a contract lets you go, say for instance, you're part of a modeling agency, or you have like an agency that scouts for you and you were just recently let go, okay, people are talking about that. If you recently got exposed for cheating on your wife, okay, or cheating on your significant other, okay, and they found it financially, okay, or you did something financially that fucked over your family, yeah, people are talking about that. Yes, they are. You're going to be exposed. So make sure your finances, okay? Make sure you're not recklessly spending. Somebody here, the conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is you've been recklessly spending. Some of you guys have been emotionally spending. Some of you guys have been dealing with a worker. You know what I'm dare I say, you know what a worker is, okay? Those workers, okay? And you've been getting reckless, okay? You've been slipping up. Somebody gonna catch your ass slipping up. So make sure your finances is staying intact right now, because there's something that you've been concealing, all signs, that it's reaching the breaking point. It's reaching the breaking point and it's gonna be exposed. Somebody's trying to expose something. Something is fake. I don't know what's that energy. I've been talking about it since the reading began, about a fake energy. What's that energy about for my all signs? What's this fake energy that's gonna be exposed? Somebody close to you is doing some, I told you, it could be a best friend. It could be a family member, okay? Heavy on a family member is doing some fake wacky shit around you, okay? Somebody close to you is doing some what is this person doing? Clarify via tarot what this person is doing. You know, you're not trusting your intuition. You know, it's saying something that you know, something that you've been pausing the brakes on. You've been analyzing, you've been watching it. Okay, you've been watching this shit play out, but you haven't acted on the situation yet. Why haven't you pursued? Why haven't you called this out, all signs? Your feelings, your emotions, okay? You got a lot at stake. People could also call you emotional. You could have a Pisces moon, a Pisces Venus, Pisces Mars, Pisces rising. You're trying to be more calculated. Your intuition already told you everything you need to know. Double clarification on intuition card here. All signs, there's somebody close to you that's on some fake shit and they're fucking you over. How would you know who this person is? Okay, this person closest to you, how would you know who this person is? Heavy on this person is sneaky. They sneak around with your person. They did it with your person before. They have the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys you could even find out a conversation. Okay, be aware if your partner is making you food or offering to do you drink. Somebody, they could have got caught up. Okay, they could get caught up sexually and now they're caught up and now they're being sneaky. Some of you guys, it may take to go to the doctor. Somebody's playing a role. Heavy on there playing this role and they're going to get caught up. There's some fake shit going on. Take care of your reproductive health. Also, some of you guys, if you've been feeling like your best friend, the conversation that you're unknowingly a part of is that they feel like they have to confess to you or it's going to be brought out, okay? Your best friends, you're somebody really close to you. They could be the child's father to your baby, or you've been questioning if they're the father to your baby. I'm channeling heavily. Somebody, check your lover. Your lover is really not being honest, and it's going to choke up. It's going to come out. It's been being held down for a long time. They've been holding this shit for silent wounds for a long time, all signs. Dang, this reading is deep. And you know. But you don't want to say nothing. Why is it that my all signs, I want to clarify King of Cups. Clarify this King of Cups as to why you don't want to say anything. Six of Swords. So you're planning, you have your own process about how you want to handle this situation. And when you handle the situation, you're going to be done with this situation. You're not looking back. You're waiting to make sure that when you speak on this situation, okay, that you're coming through balanced for yourself, justified for yourself, knowing within yourself. And then once you know, baby, you're going to unleash all of those emotions. And some of you may even cry. But once you cry, once you express yourself, you're moving the fuck on. There's some fake ass shit around you, all signs. Let's get into the individual zodiac signs. Let's get the love tarot message first before. Your best friend, your family member is doing some shady, fugazi shit around you. Look at that. Tiptoeing in waters they shouldn't be. There's somebody, a conversation that's happening around you. Somebody's tiptoeing in waters they shouldn't be. Watch your partner, watch your spouse around people. I don't know why I'm getting that for conversations that you're unknowingly a part of. If this is feeling like you're reading, you're resonating with it, this your homegirl, your homeboy reading, drop it in the comments and for sure hit the like button. Thank you guys so much. There's a lot of liquors, okay? Some of you guys may be liquors. There's a lot of liquors in here. Not me saying liquors. Your person, you may be caught up with... Okay, thank you, Dale. You may be caught up with a liquor. Watch where you put your mouth. Watch where you put your mouth. Watch where you put your mouth. Okay, watch where you put your mouth. I don't know who needed to hear that. What's this? What conversations are you unknowingly a part of? Father wounds. Okay, grow the fuck up. I'm tired of hearing, oh, my daddy wound, my mama wound. Once you pass 25, I'll even give you 26, because 26 is when you get off your parents' insurance. After then, it's your personal duty, okay? This person, the conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is people maybe talk about how you raise your kid, what type of father you are. So if you're a deadbeat daddy in this video, I really hope you're not. I hope my channel does not attract deadbeat daddies. And if it does, it attracts you as enlightenment, because we don't do deadbeat nothing over here, okay? But if you don't raise your child, okay, or if you struggle with connecting with your child, being a father to your child, people talk about that. Some of you guys, your father is talking about how they fucked up and how they see the impact that they did to you, okay? Yes, okay, I'm telling you. Some of you guys, your baby daddy, they're doing that on purpose. Some of you guys, and also I'm going to hold you accountable. The conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is you chose this person. So you can't be mad with their actions. There's somebody that you chose, all sign, and they're playing in your face right now, all signs. Yeah, twin flame came up twice. Where's that twin flame card? Come on, I'm not playing. Third party, I know twin flame came up here. Twin flame, where's that card at? Okay, twin flame twice. You could feel like this person was your twin flame, but you know, behind twin flames, what makes it different from a soulmate is that there was a lesson to learn, and there were things that you were negating, acknowledging, things that you realized were shadows of each other that would never be complementary in the long run. They were just meant to evoke you to have a realization, and for you to, with that realization, make the change or be stuck in the cycle. So some of you guys, this twin flame thing, okay, you were in a twin flame connection. People talk about that. This person wants your attention, though. They're not going to reach out to you, all signs. They'll talk. And that's why I said, to know the person who's talking to you, talking about you, all signs, throw a little white lie. Not a white lie, but throw a little white tail in there, okay? And then the mole will come back to you. Somebody will expose the mole, okay? Let's get into it now. Aries through Pisces. This is where we get into the individual zodiac signs. So if you've been waiting, thank you for rocking with me. We will head into the individual zodiac signs. So from Aries to Pisces, okay, what conversations are you unknowingly a part of? To the person who comes back and timestamps these, okay, zodiac readings, I madly appreciate you, okay? Thank you, gang. Okay, what's up, Aries through Pisces? What conversations are you unknowingly a part of? Aries through Pisces, what conversations are you unknowingly a part of? Aries, let's get into it. Sticky. Aries, what kind of conversations are you unknowingly a part of, Aries? Aries, what conversations... People could say, Aries, that you just fuck and you leave. Okay, your one night stands, okay, or your friends with benefits who you just have casual relationships with, they talk about you. Okay, if you frequent a certain bar and you pick up people from the same bar, Aries, people talk about you. If you have like a lavender marriage, Aries, people, that's the conversations you're unknowingly a part of. People are talking about, okay, people are heavily talking about your relationships, where you met this person, if that, people are just talking about your relationships, okay? The person's Aries are an air sign or a fire sign. Taurus, what kinds of conversations? Taurus, if you had a fall from grace, Taurus, people are talking about that. Taurus, if you gain weight, people are talking about that. Taurus, if you are taking care of somebody and they're supposed to be taking care of you, they're supposed to be the provider, people are talking about that. Okay, Taurus. Taurus, if all you do is just lay around and fuck and fuck and fuck, and people know you as a person that just take dick and okay, and just give out dick, okay, people are talking about that. Okay, Taurus, make sure you're keeping up with your upkeep. Make sure you're actually walking the walk and talking the talk. Because some of you guys may have had some money, but the money is running low right now. You're really not that person that you were really pumping up that you were. Okay, the receipts are not matching. Make sure your receipts are matching, Taurus, because people are checking you. People are pocket watching you, status watching you right now. And the person that's having these conversations are also, okay, an earth sign. Geminis, what conversations are you unknowingly a part of, Geminis? Geminis, your temper. I don't know if I feel Geminis, and you don't have all the facts. Geminis, people say that your temper leads you to act on things that you don't necessarily have all the facts for. So Geminis, make sure you have all the facts before you make a decision or before you make a move. Because people, you could block a future, or you could block an opportunity. And I cut the card with the Five of the Pentacles. You could block an opportunity because of the way that you respond to something. Get all of the information first, Gemini, before you respond. And the conversations that are you unknowingly a part of, the people are from air signs like yourself. Cancers, happy birthday to all the Cancers out there. Happy birthday, Cancers. What conversations are you unknowingly a part of? Six of Cups. Maybe you helped somebody out, or maybe somebody is luring you in right now, Cancers, in order to receive help from you. So somebody could think of you as an easy catch or easy trick, okay? Also, Cancers, there could be people from your past, or you have a past lover who you are having nostalgia over, or is having nostalgia over you, Cancers, and they're thinking about you. Cancers, you're wanting to reach out, maybe reconnect with somebody, okay? You and this person may have even had a toxic relationship, make up to break up. You just feel like you can't, even the sex, you miss the sex, okay? Or you keep desiring this person. You long for something, Cancers. I don't know what it is that you're longing for, Cancers, but it may be a little toxic. Are you willing to do it? What's the one? Let me do an extra card pull for Cancers, for all the zodiac sign Cancers. Happy birthday. For this new year, what should Cancers know for this new year? For their new year. Wow, expect the unexpected, Cancers. If you think things are stable now, Cancers, your definition of stability will change, Cancers. Also, Cancers, the foundations that you thought were solid proof, Cancers, you'll realize, Cancers, that you weren't standing on solid ground with people this year, Cancers. Welcome in, Candace. So, Cancers, make sure that you are leaving relationships before they get to that point of toxicity, or before they get to that point of severe instability. Because there could be somebody that wants to ride on your coattail, Cancers, because they see you as sustainable, somebody as beneficial, but because they don't have their own sustainability and they're pulling on you, they could be pulling on you sexually, or pulling on you with the spirit of the Jezebel, as they say, okay? And that spirit, okay, it causes you as a distraction, and it rocks, okay, and fucks up your foundation. So foundation, I'm telling you, look, and I can't make it up, Cancers, I'm telling you, don't let a temptress tempt you into financial deficit, okay? Don't let a temptress or a tempter tempt you into financial deficit where they're rocking your stability, okay? And a foundation that you worked really hard to create for yourself. Okay, Cancers? That is your new year message, okay? Leos. What conversations are Leos unknowingly a part of? Leos, if you recently just started talking to somebody new, Leos, or somebody from the past who's reconsidering why that couldn't be them. Leos, the conversation, people are talking about, past people are talking about your new situations, your new reality, okay? You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. You could be dealing with the Libra. You could also be dealing with the Leo like yourself, okay? So people are talking about, people are atoning. They wish they're atoning. People are wanting to atone. Ooh, can't probably show this card right now. People are atoning. Okay, after Leos, we have Virgos. What conversations are Virgos unknowingly a part of? You keep getting this card. You have a new romantic suitor, somebody who hasn't told you that they're interested in you yet, somebody who hasn't pursued you to the depths that you would like for in order to know that somebody's serious about you. But you have somebody that wants to come towards you. They want to court you. They like you. They want to offer you love. Okay, this person could be a Cancer. This person could be a Pisces. This person could be a Scorpio, okay? You have a new love interest, okay, coming in. After that, we have Libra. What conversations are Libras unknowingly a part of? Libras, some sneaky, shady shit, Libras. There's somebody doing some shady shit. Or Libras, they're not doing shady shit. Some people are talking about Libras, how they wish they got you caught up in something shady, but you escaped it, Libras. I don't know what something shady you escaped. Maybe somebody tried to do something, tried to catch you up, okay? Somebody tried to see you have a downfall, see you have a defeat, Libras. And instead of you having a defeat, Libras, you did a oopsie on them. You did a switcheroo on them, okay? So people are talking about how you evaded some trap that they set for you, Libras. And this person is likely a Libra, a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, okay? Scorpio, what conversations are you unknowingly a part of? Wow, Scorpio, this is giving this. Your sex appeal, okay? Your temper too. Your hair, people talk about Scorpio, okay? People talk about Scorpio, ooh, the way that you carry yourself. You could be standoffish. Your ideas, Scorpio, if you recently had a meeting and you said something that was like a little unconventional, people are talking about that still. If you're the rookie to a situation and you're just coming in guns blazing like you know everything, Scorpio, people are talking about that. Scorpio, also people are maybe trying to talk about setting a trap for you, Scorpio. So be aware of going out during the nighttime with certain people. If you're already in your house, Scorpio, and somebody calls you to invite you out, it's different if you decide to go out on your own, Scorpio. But if you're already in your house, Scorpio, and somebody calls you to go out, Scorpio, don't go out, because somebody could be also trying to set your ass up just because they feel like you popping hot shit. People feel like you hot shit right now, and you may be too young for your bridges, like you don't have enough seniority yet. This person could be a fire, or the person is a fire sign who is having these conversations behind your back. Okay, Sagittarius, the conversation's happening behind your back. Sagittarius, the conversation's happening behind your back. You recently just experienced a victory, Sagittarius. You may have not even had to work hard for this victory that you just recently received. It kind of maybe was given to you, okay, Sagittarius? So some people could feel like, Sagittarius, the conversation is you won easy, or you got this thing easy. Because if you look at the back of this card, this person fought for this. This card is like, oh, maybe you came from a legacy family, or you came from a family of money or stature and nobility, and therefore you were given an opportunity. So people could feel like you don't really work for something, or they want to put you in a situation where you have to work to show that you can, okay? So some of you guys too, heavy on if you did come from like a family that took care of you. This family now is wanting to, they see this person is leaving the cornucopia behind. So they're leaving behind the stability and what they know in search, okay, and in prevalence of their own stability, their own, okay, their own venture. So venture out on your own. People want to see, Sagittarius, if you can make it out on your own, okay? People want to see if you can make it out on your own. The conversations, the people who are having these conversations are earth signs, and they are fire signs, okay? After Sagittarius, we have Capricorn. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. You guys are kicking it with me. Hit the like button. Don't be a mozzarella. We don't like mooches here, okay? I'd rather there be a few than many who just are greedy, okay? Don't be greedy over me, okay? Sagittarius, Capricorn, the conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is Capricorn. It's like people say you work real hard, Capricorn, but you look miserable. Or you work real hard, Capricorn, but you don't really do much with the money that you get. Okay, or Capricorn, you could feel like or people could talk about your relationship. Like Capricorn been with that man for mad years. Yeah, that man bought her a car. Yeah, he bought her a house, but she ain't married. She don't got no real stability with him. They moving slow. So people are watching, okay? People are watching how you incrementally increase in things, okay? People are also watching or measuring your happiness, Capricorn. Those are the conversations that you're unknowingly a part of. Also, Capricorn, some of you guys, yeah, like I said, working in vain. People feel like Capricorn, the conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is you work in vain. And also sometimes too, Capricorn, that you're greedy, that you're stingy sometimes too. It's like you got all the accolades, but you still don't share. So be aware of that. People could be saying that you're greedy, Capricorn. Okay? After Capricorn, we have and the people having these conversations, Capricorn, they are earth signs, just like yourself. Okay? Aquarius, the conversations that you are unknowingly a part of. Ooh, a new love. Or not a new love, a reconciled love. A love that you've been through it with. They're talking about you right now. My ear is ringing. People are talking about your love life. If you guys are struggling in love, or you guys don't have the most, but you guys have love, and you guys really love each other, people talk about that. They could be like, well, their house isn't the biggest. Well, their house don't really got all this, or they don't really have all that, but they really love each other. Okay, so people talk about your love. And the people talking about you, Aquarius, is water signs. Okay. Last but not least, Pisces. What conversations are you unknowingly a part of? I feel like you got this card yesterday, Pisces. Some of you guys, people talk about the fact that you're old and you're single. People could talk about the fact that you're wise and yet you're still single. I feel like people talk about the fact of your singlehood. It's like, you seem to be a good catch, Pisces. Why are you single? People want to know. There's also a person too, Pisces. Be careful of the next person that you sleep with, because could be somebody who may be older than you and they're ready to settle down, and maybe you're just looking to have fun and they could trap your ass. Okay, Pisces? Also, Pisces, the conversations that you're unknowingly a part of is if somebody older than you, especially a male figure or a couple, an older couple, gave you advice and you didn't take their advice, don't ever ask them for advice again, Pisces, because they feel like that's disrespectful. They really value the advice that they gave you, and to see you not taking the advice that they gave you, Pisces, they find that very disrespectful, okay? That concludes the Aries through Pisces individual segment. So if you want specific messages other than the collective message that we talked about for the first 37 minutes of the reading, be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising placements to give you a little bit more detail on the types of conversations that you are unknowingly a part of. Okay, if you find that you like my energy, or the reading is resonating, you like the way that I read, head on over to the description of my channel where you can reach out to me via email to purchase a individual private reading. Okay, thank you for supporting the growth of my community, my channel, and all that good stuff. If you like to read, okay, head on over and check on my Substack, which is also linked in the description of my channel. There are reports there for Cancer season and summer solstice, which takes place from June 30th to September 30th. So you have like a 3-month overarching reading in written form. Okay, get at me. And also subscribe so you can catch the newsletters and the new drops when I do those. Also, there is a Amazon wish list per you guys' request. So thank you to all the members who support the community, the live with purchases from the Amazon store. You will be featured and it does not go unnoticed. I appreciate you. Okay, what else am I not getting right now? And there are also infinite free ways to support by sharing this reading with your homegirl, your homeboy, whomever on your timeline. You also can like if you haven't liked already, because I see the numbers in here, but the numbers are not matching the likes. So I'm just like, dang, do I look that good? And I know I look good today. So, but you can also support by hitting the like button. Thank you for your continued love and support. You can also comment below once this live reading gets posted. Okay, comment below and let me know how it resonates for you. I love circling back and connecting with the community. What's up? Okay, and if you haven't subscribed yet, that's the best way. Make sure you head on up to the join subscribe button where you can hit that button and become locked in with the community and all the other tribe gang members. I madly appreciate you. So after I did this plug, which I do, which most YouTubers do, let's get into a closeout message, okay? How are you gonna find out about these conversations? So how will you find about these conversations that you're unknowingly a part of? How will my all signs find out about these conversations that they are unknowingly a part of? How will these conversations be exposed? How will you find out? Through your career? Something about work? Through work? Yeah, heavy through work. If you got let go from a job, okay, and things have been slow for you finding money or finding another position, okay, you will be rewarded. See? I can't make this up. You'll be rewarded. We pulled intuition card, the high priestess card. We pulled also the card called intuition right here. Okay. We also pulled temperance card, and we also pulled the king of cups card. Okay. Listen to your intuition. Okay, conversations that you're unknowingly a part of, how it be discovered to you, or how the messages of what people are saying and who the people that are having these conversations, how it be exposed to you is through your intuition. So make sure you're listening to all intuitive guides. Even if you feel like it's small, it's coming to you for a reason, okay? There's also a lover who played you, or maybe you guys weren't committed yet, but you thought it was getting committed. They're experiencing a fall from grace, okay? So if you have a lover who you broke up with, or they broke up with you, and shit is going slow for them at work, okay? They're talking about you. They're saying you are the reason for why shit is not going good for them, okay? So you can find out that. I told you. Some of you guys, like I said, if you've been out of work since February or experiencing delays in money, or people owing you money, or money slowing down, or there've been halts in like your funding or something like that, it will work out for you. Some of you guys also, if you applied for something in February and you haven't heard back from it yet, especially if it relates to your career, okay, or especially as it relates to how you make money, okay, there was an issue within maybe like the data management system that held things up, okay, and now you'll be experiencing that opportunity. Some of you guys could feel like it came at the right time because of what you were going through, okay? If you guys love the messages, which I did today, I feel like today was a nice ass day, a nice ass message. Hit the like button, okay, you mooches. Don't be mooching in here, okay? I don't like that. I don't like that. And to all the real ones, the OGs, thank you for coming back time after time again. We do this every day, okay? Every day there is an all signs message. Excuse me, I'm like talking. Every day there's an all signs message. You guys should utilize the community section and drop videos that you would like to see. What topics, tarot topics you would like me to read and cover on this community. This is your community, so get interactive. I'll be back tomorrow with another all signs message. I love you madly. Okay, and until next time, peace out, guys.